Is everybody having a fun day? Yes! Aren't you glad you're here? Yes! Versus not being here? Yes! Are we sad for the people that are not here right now?
Yes! You snooze, you lose.
Seriously. At any rate, all right. I happen to notice that there are quite a few consultants sitting in the room.
That's right.
Yeah. If you're a consultant, can you please stand? Let's give our consultants a round of applause. All right, you grab a seat. Grab a seat. So, without our consultants, we have no units, we have no director teams, right? Here I am again. You know I've got like a wall like this in my house, right? All right, so I want to talk to you a little bit about the Tupperware opportunity. Because here's why. You're here today. I'm specifically talking to the consultants. Managers, you can listen.
Thank you. Gee, thanks.
Directors, take notes. Any questions? Good. Okay, so consultants, I want to make sure that you're here, and the fact that you're here, I want to take a couple minutes, and I really just want to have you go on a little journey with me, and I want you to peek over the fence as to what is the more that's available in Tupperware. And here's why. I believe that as a Tupperware consultant, you deserve, that's your word choice? You deserve to know more. Like, you should have all the facts. What you decide to do with the facts, hey, that's your business, right? And we're here every step of the way. So I want to tap into your minds a little bit, take you on a little journey with me, and I want you to think for a second, like, what's the more that you're looking for? Every single one of us are here for a reason today. And we're all looking for more of something in life. Right? Is that fair to say?
Yeah.
So I want you to think, you're sitting here as a Tupperware consultant, and I want you to sit there and, don't answer this out loud, by the way, but I want you just to ask yourself, why am I here right now? Why are you here? What do you want out of your Tupperware business? What more would make a difference for you and your family? I share periodically, a little bit about my Tupperware story. And there's so many new faces in the room. We're going to take 18 seconds and give you, I say 18 seconds.
I know.
I don't know why I ever say that. It's going to be 2 minutes. So it's going to be the longest 18 seconds. I was 5 years old, and 5 going on 6. And I remember being home from kindergarten, sitting at the kitchen table. My dad was home from work. He worked rotating shifts. He happened to be home that day. And my mom. There was a knock at the door, and some woman was sitting at the table. That's all I remember. Because I was 5, I think I remember the conversation. But I remember sitting at the table the day that my mom said no 3 times to joining Tupperware, and the day that my dad signed her up. Because the night before, right, my dad gets home from work, and my mom apparently had one of those days. I'm the baby of 4, and apparently one of the other 3 really irritated my mom that day.
How was it you?
Because you can see the halo above this head. And my dad said to my mom, "Why don't you go to that thing at Helen's house?" And my mom's like, "What thing?" And on the refrigerator, he was pointing out the postcard, which was an invitation to a Tupperware party. We did not own Tupperware. This is back in 1972. We did not own Tupperware, and I don't think we knew what Tupperware was. And I'm going to say this, and you're going to laugh, but then I also want you to not laugh because you'll be able to appreciate where my family was at the time. My dad gave my mom $5 and said, "Here, go have a good time. Go buy yourself something." $5, right? You can't even get a part out of that. You can't get anything today for $5. And if you find something for $5, let me know. We're going to raise the price on that one. At any rate, the reason why I share that is because I know some people can relate to this. I didn't realize how poor we were as a family until we were poor no longer. And it was because of this opportunity. It's because of the kit bag that each and every one of you have at home or in your car. And it's because of the power of being in this room and being surrounded by an incredible support system, right? So I'll fast forward through all of that, but my mom, that sitting at that kitchen table, my mom said politely no 3 times. My dad saw the company car in the driveway. We were a 1-car family, 6 people in the family, 1 car. It was a 66 Chevy station wagon, white with blue vinyl interior, no air conditioning. Who do you think got to sit in the back of the station wagon without a seatbelt, by the way? Crank down the window as we would drive across the George Washington Bridge into New York City, and I guess it was sucking in the fumes. Now, does anybody have any questions?
Makes sense.
Does this make sense now?
It explains a lot.
Right? But I share that to say this. My mom definitely knew the more that she wanted for her family. She just didn't know that Tupperware was the opportunity that was going to take the family to the more that we wanted, right? So within 3 months, she had qualified for a company car. All of a sudden, we had 2 station wagons, one with paneling down the side. That was really cool. Only the rich people had those cars, right? And Tupperware managers. And it had air conditioning, right? And I'm just going to fast forward through an incredible career, right? I'll never forget when she got started, the host gift was $85 and 2 datings.
Wow.
Same 25% profits. You were going out to do a Tupperware party to make less than $25 in a night, and you were happy about that, right? We don't even get out of bed for that. Right? So anyway, I want you to think about your family right now. I want you to sit there and think about the more that you're looking for. And I'm going to say this, I'm going to move on, because this one's going to pierce some of you in the right in the heart. Do you ever find yourself lying in bed, looking up at the ceiling, thinking, is this as good as it gets? Like right now, the life that you and your family are living. Do you ever just find yourself just trying to just like, this is it? And then you come to meetings like this, or you go to Jubilee, or you go to places and you see these other people and you're like, why her? Why not me? Like, do you ever just find yourself screaming inside of your head that you want more? But then you'll look and watch other people succeed and go, I don't know how to do that. Right? I don't know about you. I still have goosebumps from Ellen's story this morning. And there's probably 3 or 4 times during her story I thought, well, I would have given up. I would have quit. Right? And maybe you're sitting here wondering how other people do that. Maybe it's because you quit and give up. Yeah? I say this all the time when I'm doing my workshops. And the guys in the room, bear with me for a second. And for the spouses in the room, gentlemen, you'll understand what I mean when I say this. When a woman makes up her mind to do something, like get out of her way or get hurt, right?
That's right.
Is that fair?
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, right? So what I want to say to you is, do you have that get out of my way or get hurt mindset for your Tupperware business right now? Right? Do you have that? Do you know what the more is that you're looking for? And do you have that get out of my way? Right? I had a great lunch talking with future directors. And I'm going to tell you, there's some real compelling reasons why these ladies want to step up and what it's going to do for them and their family. And for the group that was sitting at my table, I know I didn't get everybody's story, but I'm just going to say this. Get out of their way or you're going to get hurt. Because they're focused and they know what they're doing. So my question to you is, do you want the more as you're looking for? Is it more time to spend with little ones? Do you want to be that stay-at-home parent? Look, I don't have children that I'm aware of. But one thing I have a 2.5-pound dog at home. But what I do know is this: they don't stay small for very long. They grow so fast, right?
Yes.
I'm fortunate, even though we didn't realize how poor we were until we were poor no longer. I'll get you later. Until we were poor no longer. But I'll tell you what, mom didn't miss any one of my events, like anything that the four of us did in school. And there was 1 year, all four of us played soccer in 4 different leagues. And she was the funniest dressed mom on the sidelines because she had her skirt on and her Tupperware ready to go out, whatever. And she was wearing sneakers on the soccer field, right? That was my memory. My mom just doing this, yelling at me and doing this. I'm like, stop doing it. Was she there for the entire game? Did I hear her voice? Did I see her once? And was she in my head there for her? Absolutely. But she had to go from field to field, right? Because she could. So it wasn't about the money. I'll tell you what, I feel like I was the richest kid growing up, having my mom there all the time, because my dad had to work rotating shifts. He was laid off 3 times. They didn't know how they were going to make their $183 monthly mortgage payment. Imagine that. And a 66 Chevy station wagon with no air conditioning. Maybe it's all about more confidence. This room is just like, it exudes confidence, right? Can you just like feel it by being here today? Yeah. And if your confidence isn't there 100%, you're feeding off of someone else's confidence in this room right now. And maybe that's what you're looking for. Maybe it's about more adventure. Not a llama. How many of you did not see the llama until I just said llama? Because you're like, what llama? Yeah. Maybe it's about more travel. Maybe you're at a stage in your life where you're looking for more.
Me too.
And this is the time of life. Maybe the kids are out of the house, and now it's time for you and your partner to travel the world. But where does that money necessarily come from? Maybe it comes from your Tupperware business. And maybe that's your drive, right? Maybe it is more freedom. To have the flexibility to do what you want, when you want, and call the shots. I refer to this as #BossLady. This is like you being in control of your business, or #BossMan, right? Maybe the more you're looking for is more money. I don't know about you, but that was me. All the other stuff sounded nice. Show me the money, right? And that's what it was all about. How many parties could I hold? How big could I grow my team? How much could I make in bonuses? And I'll tell you what, until there was a comma in my bonus check, I kept working and working and working. Because I'll tell you what, when the bonuses come in every month and they're in the thousands, now you got my attention and now I'm running in this business, right? And that's what it meant for me. You might be sitting in this room. I'll share this personal as well. I was young and dumb at one time. I'm no longer young. And I put myself in credit card debt. Did you ever have that happen? Like, you don't have to raise your hand. But like, I remember going to Macy's when I was like young, and then the lady said, do you have a Macy's card? I was like, well, no, I don't. She goes, well, if you fill this out, you get like 10% off your purchase today. I thought, well, that was really nice. And then they put the merchandise in a bag, and I left the store. And 30 days later, they had the nerve to mail me a bill. That's how ignorant I was to the whole. I think I kind of sort of understood what was going to happen. But then it was like, oh, but I want that, and that, and that, and that, right? So like $10,000 in credit card debt later. You know what my mom said to me? She kind of chuckled after she called me a few names. And then she said, pick up your kit bag. And that's when I became a Tupperware manager. I became a Tupperware manager to take the bonus money to pay off my credit card debt. Because I don't know about you, but if you pay that minimum, and then you pay that minimum again, like you put $200 on your credit card, and then you do nothing with the credit card, and the next month the bill's gone down $8. And you're like, but I gave you $200. Why did it only go down $8? And then they introduce you to this thing like 28% interest. I didn't know what that was. What did you do with the $192 I gave you? Like, we're keeping that. The stuff up front. And then I was like, oh, this is really stupid, right? So I became a Tupperware manager, so it was all about the more money to do that, right? So, right now, you've already heard us, you've heard your business leaders talking about this, and we're right in the middle of October, November, and December. We've got the rest of November and all of December to go. And this is where I'm going to say to every consultant sitting in this room, there's 100 reasons why you should step up to becoming a Tupperware manager. Right? And it's a $100 bonus that you're just going to get for simply doing this, right? Now, we've made the qualifications easier here during October, November, and December. People say to me all the time, Chris, why did they make it easier? This is the time of the year where someone wants to put more money in people's pockets, right? And if there was a bit of a barrier with getting someone qualified or getting X number in sales or whatever, so Tupperware's relaxed the requirements so that more people can step up. In the month of October, we had 101 new managers step up just in the Rocket region. In all of US and Canada, almost 900 new managers stepped up. Yeah, that's consultant to manager, not manager to star and all those other levels. That was consultant to manager, right? So I'm just going to say to you, if 900 people last month said, yeah, I'm going to give this a shot, then I'm going to say to the rest of you who haven't stepped up, just listen to the 900 people who just stepped up in front of you, right? Now, I'm going to give you a couple things about becoming a manager. This is Chris's 2 cents. The company didn't ask me to say this. I don't think they asked me to say a lot of things I say. I think if they only knew what I say. Here's my 2 cents on this. I've been doing this for 36 years now. Here's my 2 cents on this. You should be excited about becoming a manager and nervous at the same time. I'm going to become a manager. What am I doing? I'm going to become a manager. What if it doesn't work? Like hot and cold at the same time. So if you're sitting here right now going, yeah, that's kind of me, hear me loud and clear on this one, because no one else may tell you this in life. You're normal. That's a very normal feeling to feel that way. All right, so you got that? So now if you're sitting here as a consultant and you're like, yeah, I've been thinking about it, I've been talking about it, but then I'm putting all these excuses in front of it. And then you're like, you know, he's right. I'm like excited about it. And then in my head, I go, well, what if? Well, you know what? Nobody here has a crystal ball. No business leader can tell you what's going to happen in the future. You might not like it. You don't have to stay as a manager. That's what I love about this. It's like try us on for size, right? Why wouldn't you? Here's my second point about becoming a manager. Just my 2 cents from me to you, my gift. Is this. I believe it takes at least a year to fully understand how to be a manager. So for all those new managers who just promoted up in October, cut yourself some slack. Just keep dating parties, keep selling Tupperware, keep sharing the opportunity and teaching others to do the same, and show up with your director and your business leader to all the meetings. Everything else will fall into place. Just take a message, I'll call back. All right. So, do you love the idea of being debt-free?
Yes.
Yes or yes?
Yes.
Yes. What would life, I want you to stop for a second. What would life be like if you got rid of some of the debt?
It's wonderful.
What if your kit bag and this opportunity that you're sitting on is the answer? But what if you are the barrier? This is really good. I should record myself. I'm not going to go into your discounts and all that, you know that. The point I want to make here is this, and I'm not going to go through all the percentages and all that stuff, it's after lunch.
Yeah.
I know what your heads can hold, right? But I want you to leave with this information. Managers have 2 additional streams of income. Consultants do not. Here's the way that I always used to think about this. And I would say this, I say this all the time for the last couple of decades now, right? A manager and a director could be at the movies with their family making money because they have consultants holding parties. A manager and a director could be on vacation and their consultants, they're making money because their consultants are, using their websites, they're holding parties. Do you get it?
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. So anyway, just know that there's Profit Plus, Vanguard bonuses, there's more money to be made. Now, if you're sitting here taking notes and you're thinking about this, I also want to be very clear. Manager is step 1. It's not the resting place. It's not a place that you've arrived. It's step 1. There's 2 places where you're going to make money in this business. Executive manager and director. You make money on your personal sales, doesn't matter what your career level is. Consultant all the way up. You make your profit on your personal sales. The bonus is, you'll make bonuses at manager. Star managers make a little bit more. Executive managers and directors are where the money's at. I'm just going to help you with that, okay? So don't be a frustrated manager saying, why am I not making more money? Because you're not moving up. Got to move up. Got it?
Yep.
That's another tip from me today. I'm full of them.
Yeah.
Here's the thing, right? I want to make sure that if you're sitting and you're like, oh, I think I want to do this, but I'm not sure if I can. And I'm going to wait until I know everything. I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait, right? Paula, you've been selling Tupperware for over a year now. How long have you been in the company?
27 years.
Oh my goodness, you're just a baby. 27 years in business. But if Paulette waited until she knew everything, she'd still be a consultant. Right? Right? You don't wait until you know it all, because you never will. But here's what you should feel. You should feel your director's hand on one shoulder and your business leader's hand on another shoulder. This is support and surround sound. Right? Every person in this room wants every other person to succeed in this business. Yes or yes?
Yes.
Yeah, the surround sound support just got even bigger because we're all here to help each other. And that's what you should feel. This is on-the-job training. Earn while you learn. I'm not going to go through the details of the manager growth program other than to say it's simply like this. Do you remember when you were a new consultant and you went through Confidence Start and there was behaviors and levels and challenges and gifts? Yes?
Yes.
Many of you achieved that, most of you. Same thing applies for new managers. So just know that there's a program that'll take you as a new manager and reward you along the way. But don't stop at the manager level because there's even more. Excuse me. Does anybody have room in their garage or in their driveway for an all-expense paid company vehicle?
In a driveway.
Yes?
Yes.
Now I'm seeing the hands go up. Do you know that the Tupperware car program is like the #1 most expensive program for Tupperware?
Yeah, I would believe it. I would believe it.
Yeah. Car payment, car insurance, tires, and the whole thing taken care of. All you do is gas and go and do the oil changes, right?
That's right.
And then just when the car needs to be washed, they send you a new one. They send you a new one. But I just want to say this, right now, if you're for those of you who raised your hand, because I saw quite a few hands go up, I want you to think about your monthly car payment and your car insurance right now. How much money you're paying monthly. What would you do with that money if you paid yourself? Because Tupperware put a car in your driveway. Now here's the thing, now I'm really going to especially, I love it when the guys are in the room too, because I say it this way as well. If you're not driving a company car to do your business, you're putting all the wear and tear on your car.
That's
No
true.
kidding.
Right? And why not put the wear and tear on a company car? I'm just saying. I don't want to oversimplify this program, but I'm about to. It's one team party a day will put a car in your driveway. One team party a day between you, all of your personal consultants that you bring in, down to infinity as a director. Yes?
Yes.
Yes?
Yes.
Yeah. One party a day. All right, I'm not going to go through this in great detail other than say we have 2 amazing kits. Everybody's aware of this. This is how you work your way towards becoming a manager, is to get familiar with the 2 kit options that we have. And when you're sitting down and positioning the opportunity for someone to join, we talk about those choices. You choose how you want to get started. You choose how quickly you want to start making money. You choose how often you want to make money. You choose how you want to share our products. So when you're talking to someone, I'll say those one more time. You want to record them or write them down. And if I'm sitting down talking to somebody about joining Tupperware today, I'm going to say, here's what I love about Tupperware. Tupperware is all about choices. You get to choose which kit you want to get started with. Right? That person gets to choose. You get to choose how quickly, notice these words I'm using, how quickly you want to start making money. I never sat down and interviewed someone to join Tupperware and they said, yeah, I need to make $500 in about 6 weeks from now. They would say yesterday, right? But then they put off getting started for 3 weeks. It never made sense to me, right? So you choose which kit you want to get started with. You choose how quickly you want to start making money. You choose how often you want to make money. You can make money every day in this business, yes?
Yes.
And then you choose, listen to the last one, you choose how you want to share our products. Did I say sell? No. When I say share products, didn't I just open up the whole entire world? Yeah. Because I'm going to tell you, we've been hearing it all day long. We just promoted a new director up in Massachusetts. She's only been active in the business since May, running out the business. She's been in for 3 years, but she's done nothing until May. She got life changed. She needed to make her Tupperware business work for her. Young mom, little kids. Promoted to a director in 2 months, 100% Facebook. She's doing her first party, in-home party, next week. She's so nervous. So for those of you who were saying earlier about being nervous and doing Facebook parties, imagine this poor thing, right? But at any rate, Emily's doing it on her terms. She's doing it the way that she sees herself with her situation to work this business around her family so she's not missing, and she's that mom that her children need. And she's finding a way to do it. And she's doing everything by Facebook Live and demonstrating the products, just like Loretta was talking about. The only way Loretta would do it is you've got to see the products, you've got to see them in action, that sort of thing. At any rate, so we're going to just wrap it up by saying this. What is the more that you're looking for? Do you know what more you want out of this business? You're here today. And I love seeing every single one of your beautiful smiling faces. Not everybody smiles, please look at me. I love saying that because people all start to smile. When you leave here today, I want you to leave here with the mindset of the more that you're looking for. Don't worry about how to get there. Don't worry about what it's going to take. You need to lock into this first, and then you sit down with your director and your business leader, and we'll map it out for you. Fair? Fair. Be excited and nervous at the same time. Jump in with both feet. There's 100 reasons to step up to become a manager. Former managers that are sitting in the room, we welcome you back. By the end of December, you'll get the $100 bonus as well. So I want you to do this. These are my two favorite questions. So tonight, not right now, but tonight, because you need to think about this. Tonight while you're brushing your teeth, that's not a recommendation. Tonight while you're brushing your teeth, you know when it's just you in the mirror? Like you're brushing your teeth. And I don't know how you brush your teeth. Mine goes something like this.
Imagine that.
No, seriously.
I know. We know.
And then, no, and seriously, sometimes like if I don't have a shirt, I'm like, ooh, dress first before you get in the mirror first. Anyway, you're brushing your teeth. Serious now. You're brushing. Like when I say serious, then I know I can't be more. I'm trying to make you think I'm serious. I am serious. When you're brushing your teeth tonight, I want you to ask yourself two questions. It's just, the point I'm trying to make is it's you in the mirror. There's no one else. You don't have to try to say whatever you're going to say to someone else. You're saying it to yourself. So here's the two questions I want you to ask yourself. Why not me? First question, just look at yourself and say, why not me? Why not? Why not? Why am I not stepping into my greatness? Why am I not stepping up to become a manager? Why am I not stepping up and doing more for my family? So the first question, and then you answer yourself. You don't have to answer your director, your business leader, or anybody else, because you might say something that sounds creative. That's a little bit further from the truth. You answer yourself. Why not me? And the second question is this, why not now? Like, what is holding you back? And then here's what I want you to do. You got that? You're brushing your teeth. Why not me? Answer yourself. Why not now? Answer yourself. And then here's what you got to do. There's one step. You got to do this. You ready? You step to the right. And once you got out of your way, Happy New Year! Once you get out of your way, there's truly nothing holding you back. Do you get it? So I want my voice in the back of your head when doubt creeps in and excuses start popping up and you start putting things in front and saying, well, here's why, and here, well, Chris, you don't understand. I'm just going to say this. When your reasons, when your why is bigger than your excuses, you got it?
Got it.
Perfect. So all you need to do now is get ready for your future and set your promote up date before the end of December. There's $100 coming your way for doing so. Pam, on that note, I'm going to bring you up to help me with the next thing.